I would guess there's a big percentage of people don't like to talk about it, and there's a big percentage of people that it happens suddenly, you never get a chance to talk about it.
Well, of course, we are from the age that things weren't talked about.
It's not part of, hey, what'd you have for supper last night?
You've got to know what to do, what you want done.
We have to talk about this. We should talk about it so that when and if this happens, you get the care that you want.
The same day I came in, they told me I had leukemia. You can't see the leukemia going away. My wife and I have talked about pretty well everything.
Well, we did talk when you were in the hospital.
Oh yeah, I guess.
And you did make the decision. We've talked since then and before that a little bit.
What did I decide?
You decided that you didn't want any CPR and that you didn't want resuscitation.
I still think that.
It's very difficult for a family member to make that decision if there's been no discussion. Most of the time we wait too late. We're often in a critical situation when we're asking those questions.
So it is new to us to talk openly about private things. I think it takes a while to get comfortable, because it is a privacy thing, eh? Even with your own family. It's not so simple to say what you want or what you don't want.
We're in a situation where we're having to communicate with family members about decisions to either apply or continue or withdraw life-sustaining treatments. Frequently you hear, oh, I don't know what Mom would have wanted. Mom never told me, or Mom never talked to me about this. And so the family then in that acute moment has to struggle with helping us make decisions with what Mom would have wanted. And it would have been so much easier had Mom communicated to her family in advance what her wishes, what her preferences, what her values would be.
And 15 years ago, people didn't talk about dying.
They were still going to die.
Yeah, that's true.
I do a lot of interacting with families of critically ill patients because most critically ill patients can't communicate themselves or only minimally. By and large, people are very glad. Their family members are really glad to have this on the table.
The most important person to communicate to is that person who will represent you in the event that you're unwell and not able to speak. My plan or my wishes would be that I would want this, or that I would not want that.
My wife and I have talked about pretty well everything. She knows what I want.
But the main decisions are that you've decided what you would like and not what somebody else would like.
That's right.
Particularly.
That's right. Not a fuss for one thing, not a big flurry.
Yeah, and not a crisis decision.
No.
I'm certainly glad that you and I have had the discussion.
So then the kids can't say to you, what did you do that for?
Exactly. Exactly. And
well, I didn't do it on my own. The old girl said that.